Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash the True Inferno. And I am reviewing Graduation by Kanye West. Yes, it's about time Kanye hit up my throwback tunes, so here we go. Which is actually funny because I wasn't really thinking about doing a Kanye video this week, but then I saw an interesting tweet saying that the college dropout and late registration was some of Kanye's best works, which was his first two albums. And then I said I agree. And then I said actually Graduation was another good one as well. And then I listened to those three. I'm like, you know what? I could review a Kanye album, but the problem was which one. So I listened to the college dropout, I listened to late registration, and I listened to Graduation. And I was like, I'm gonna go with Graduation. And I felt like Graduation is a bit of a overlooked album. So that's one of the reasons why I did it. Another reason is because unlike his first two albums, this will have no skits at all. But the first two of his was heavy with the skits. This one was not the case. So let's get on with the background info on Graduation. Now this album came out September 11th, so 9/11, 2007 though. Now this took about 2 years for it to be done, starting in 2005 and finishing up in 2007. As I said earlier, this is Kanye's third album, and obviously it was done under Roc-A-Fella Records. Now, moving on, there was a bunch of producers, also under Def Jam obviously. There was a bunch of producers involved with this album. Obviously Kanye was the executive producer. How do you pronounce this guy? Campbell Hip Hop. Joshua was another executive producer. John Breon, Warren Campbell, Mike Dean, DJ Trump, Eric Hudson, Brian Miller, Knox, Patrick Reynolds, and Guy Robinson were also producers involved with this album. So I think I said Brian Miller. Yes, I did say Brian Miller. I'm just double checking. I said DJ. Yep. John Breon. I think I said him. Yes, I did say John Breon. Guy Robinson. Oh, here's a new one. Plain Pat Campbell. And I believe I said Hudson as in Eric Hudson. Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, so yeah, there you go with that. Now, there are 13 tracks in this album. Depending on which version you get. If you got the original version like I did, then you got 13 tracks. Now, if you got off of iTunes, then you got a bonus track called Good Night featuring Al B. Black. No, Al B. Black. I can't think of it. Al B. Back and Most Def. Now, there's an alternative business partners bonus track. I don't know what the heck that means. Called Can't Tell Me Nothing Remix featuring Young Jeezy. Now, if you're in the UK, then you got two bonus tracks. Good Night, we already covered that one, and Stronger A-Track Remix. Now, if you're in Japan, then you got Good Night and a new track, Bittersweet Poetry featuring John Mayer. Now, if you're out in France or you got off of Spotify, then you got two different versions of the Stronger track, the A-Track Remix and the Ad Remix Main. So, a bunch of bonus tracks came with this album, but really it's like a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 5. So, there's like 5 bonus tracks that's available out there or whatever. Now, I have not heard any of these bonus tracks, and I'm focusing on the original album, so that's what we're going to stick with, just the original album. Now, moving on, let's get on with the tracks, the actual tracks. So, the first track called Good Morning, the second one's called Champion, followed by Stronger, and then oh my gosh, more on that later. Then the next track is Good Life featuring T-Pain. Track number 6 is called Can't Tell Me Nothing, followed by Barry Bonds featuring Lil Rain. Next is Drunk and Hot Girls featuring Mos Def, followed by, oh my goodness, Flashing Lights featuring Darrell. Track number 10 is called Everything I Am featuring DJ Premier, followed by The Glory, then Homecoming, and then finally Big Brother. So those are the 13 tracks that are on the original album. Now, this album have a grand total of 5 singles. So let's get on with the first single. The first single, if I can find it, is called Can't Tell Me Nothing. So this was I was kind of shocked that this was a single. This was the first single that came out of this album. It came out May 15th, 2007. And this one was actually recorded in 2006. So, and for the charts, this one was number 16 in the Canadian Hot 10 album, singles rather. In France, it was as high as 145th. In the UK singles, it was as high as 107. In the US Billboard Hot 100, it was number 41st. In the US Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs, it was 20th. The US Hot Rap Songs, it was 8th. The US Pop 100 was 55. I was surprised it was in the pop category. Anywho, US Rhythmic charts, it was as high as 36. Now, the year-end charts, it was as high as 77 in the Hot R&B / Hip Hop Songs. So, yeah, there you go with that. And the B-side for this one was, ironically, Barry Bonds. And just this single alone made platinum. How crazy is that? With around 1 million sales / shipment. Now, with that out the way, let's move on. So that probably why some of you may have heard Barry Bonds in the club or whatever, or in the radio, because it was on the backside of this single. Now, the second single, and everybody should recognize this one, is called Stronger. Now, for those of you who are on the slow and stupid side, this song sampled Daft Punk's Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. Now, that song by that group, one of the greatest songs ever. I ain't gonna go that far. Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger by Daft Punk was a part of an album which was one of, if not Daft Punk's best album ever. So, and I forgot what it's called, which is the sad part. That's kind of sad too. I gotta forgot what that album's called. We're gonna fix that right now. Going off topic for a second. That's kind of sad on my part that Discovery, there it is. So Daft Punk Discovery, you should download that joint, listen to that whole album, and there's the actual animated movie based off the album. Watch the movie too, it's really dope. So anywho, back to the single, Stronger, came out July 31st, 1997. It was recorded around 2006 and 2007. Ironically, the recording was done at Ape Sounds, which is located in Tokyo, Japan. It was also done in Sony Music Studios, which is located in New York, and the record plant, which is located in LA. Now, there's a lot of information regarding this album, all these songs, so you can go on Wikipedia and look it up for yourself. I'm not gonna go into depth with the background for every song and so forth and whatnot, blah blah blah. Now, moving on with the single itself. Oh my gosh, the charts. Australia, number 2. Austria, number 22. Belgium, excuse me. Now there's 2 different Belgiums. We got the Flanders, which is number 3, and Wallonia, which is number 6. Canada, number 1. The Czech Republic, 27. Denmark, 20th. Europe, 3. Finland, 11. France, 33. Germany, 17. Ireland, number 2. Netherlands, now there's 2 types. The single top 100, 35. And the Tipperade, number 2. New Zealand, number 1. Norway, number 3. Scotland, number 3. Sweden, number 19. Switzerland, number 18. UK, number 1. US Billboard Hot 100, number 1. US Dance / Mix Show Airplay, number 21. US Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs, 30th. Hot Rap Songs, 3. Mainstream Top 40, 1. Pop 100, 1. Women, 3. Moving on with the year-end charts. Australia, 19. Ireland, 20th. New Zealand, 42. UK singles, 19. And Billboard Hot 100, 27. And chart 2008, Canada, 33. And this single alone got some platinums and gold. In the United States, it was 7-time platinum, selling over 5 million copies. The United Kingdom, platinum, same with Australia. Italy and New Zealand both went gold over there. Now, was there a B-side to this? No, there was nothing on the B-side of this one right here. So yeah, basically, this single was very popular back then. So yeah, like 9 years ago. Now, the next single off of this album is called Good Life. Now, this is the one, featuring T-Pain. And so this came out October 2nd, 2007, excuse me. Now there's a Tell Me Nothing remix. Oh, that's the B-side, excuse me. So yeah, we already covered that right there, actually. So let's move on with the chart. Oh god, this is somewhat long as well. Australia, number 21. Belgium, again, Flanders, 18. Belgium, Ranolia, 22. Canada, 23rd. Finland, 20th. Germany, 78th. Ireland, 24th. New Zealand, 11th. Slovakia, 79th. UK singles, 23rd. Billboard Hot 100, 7th. Adult R&B songs, that's a new one, 40th. US Hot R&B / hip hop songs, 3rd. Hot rap songs, 1st. Mainstream Top 40, 18th. Pop 100, 18th. Radio songs, 2nd. And Whitman, 3rd. Now let's see. Okay, certifications. It went double platinum, selling over 2 million copies. So there you go with Good Life. Now moving on to the next single. Okay, I don't know about no pronouns, so we're gonna skip that one and go to, oh my gosh, the next single. Woo! The next single. Flashing Lights. That single came out November 12th, 2007. And on the B-side, it's Stronger, but it's the Andrew Dawson remix. So that's brand new right there. So let's take a look at the charts for this one. Australia, 82nd. Belgium, Flanders, 5th. Belgium, Ranolia, 19th. Canada, 54th. European Hot 100 singles, 84th. Ireland, 21st. Turkey, 11th. UK singles, 29th. US Billboard Hot 100, 29th. US Hot R&B / hip hop singles, 12th. US Hot rap songs, 2nd. Pop 100, 40th. Radio songs, that's another new one, 13th. And Rhythmics, 31st. Year-end charts, Billboard Hot 100, 90th. US Hot R&B / hip hop songs, 48th. And Hot rap songs, 15th. And this one just made platinum, sell over 1 million copies. So there you go with that. More on Flashing Lights much later. Now moving on to another single. Please tell me this is the last one. Yes, this is Homecoming. So, and on the B-side, this one was Good Night. So yeah, there you go with that. Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on with the charts. Australia, 32nd. Austria, 27th. Belgium, Flanders, 17th. Belgium, Ranolia, 35th. Canada, 79th. Denmark, 15th. Finland, 13th. Germany, 17th. Ireland, 5th. Netherlands, Dutch Top 40, 26th. Netherlands Singles Top 100, 39th. New Zealand, 22nd. Norway, 11th. Sweden, 19th. Switzerland, 38th. Turkey, 21st. UK Singles, 9th. US Billboard Hot 100, 69th. US Hot R&B Hip Hop Singles, 53rd. US Hot Rap Songs, 15th. US Pop 100, 50th. And US Whitman, 27th. And this one went platinum as well, selling over 1 million copies. And that's it for all the freaking singles. So again, crap ton of singles with some more songs on the B-side. Now, my gosh. Okay. Let's get on now to, I forgot. How this album do as a, oh my gosh. How this album do as a whole. Wow, okay. Well, let's take a look. I'm afraid to look. Yeah, I have a reason to be afraid. So let's get this out the way real quick. Australia, 2nd. Austria, 26th. Belgium, 11th. Canada, 1st. Danish, 10th. Dutch, 11th. European Top 100 albums, 3rd. Venice, 16th. French, 9th. German, 10th. Hungarian, 37th. Irish, 2nd. Italian, 33rd. Japanese, Oricon, 13th. New Zealand, 2nd. Norway, 2nd. Portuguese, 30th. Scotland, 3rd. Sweden, 6th. Swiss, 3rd. UK, 1st. US Billboard 200, 1st. US Billboard Top R&B / hip hop albums, 1st. US Billboard Top rap albums, 1st. So year-end charts, US Billboard Top 200, 12th. The Billboard R&B hip hop albums, 4th. And the rap albums, 2nd. And then in 2008, Billboard 200, 79th. The rap hip hop albums, 29th. And rap albums, 10th. So safe to say this album was pretty successful. Check this out though. It went 5 times platinum in the US, double platinum in Canada, platinum in Ireland and the UK, and gold in Australia, Japan, New Zealand, Russia, and Switzerland. So yeah, this album was really, really, really successful. Now let's get on to my favorite tracks for this album. Now we're gonna start from the bottom up. So we got Everything I Am featuring DJ Premier, which is a pretty decent track. Homecoming was pretty out cold. The Glory was out cold. Big Brother was also out cold. Can't Tell Me Nothing. That beat really makes that track. It really did. And Stronger. I mean, come on now. He sampled Daft Punk. Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. Come on. It's obvious. Champion above that, followed by Barry Bonds, because the beat was out cold, along with the lyricism. And then Good Life featuring T-Pain. Once I hear that, man, that opening line there, I had to nod my head to this joint, man. Just get hype. Now let's get on to my top 3. Number 3, Good Morning. Ooh, that joint's out cold. You just can't help it but you nod your head to that joint, man. It's really out cold. The first track on the whole album, man, it's just out cold. Now, this is tough. Now, this ain't tough. This was really tough, actually, my fault. And this is a first. In all my throwback tunes, I have never, ever did a top 3 or a top 5 without a number 2. So what that means is we have a tie for first. I listened to both of these tracks. I couldn't decide which one was better. So I'm like, you know what? It's a tie. It's just a tie. And the 2 tracks are I Wonder and Flashing Lights featuring Thrill. Both of those tracks are legendary. Both of those tracks are classics. They are epic beyond proportions. These are 2 of the greatest tracks of all time. They are that dope. And I could not decide which one was better. So I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. It's a tie. These 2 tracks, in my opinion, makes this whole album. So, and then, like I said, the other tracks are out cold too, dope or whatever, but these 2 tracks takes the cake. They are that dope. Now, with my favorite tracks out the way, let's get on to the reviews, professional reviews. Assuming I can find the professional, because there's a lot of information regarding this album. Here we go. All Music gave it 4 out of 5. The AV Club gave it a B+. The Guardian gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. When I mean 4 out of 5. Los Angeles Times gave it 3.5 out of 4 stars. MSN Music gave it an A-. NME gave it 6 out of 10. Pitchfork Media gave it 8.7 out of 10. Rolling Stones gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Slane Magazine is smoking some crack or something, because they gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And Spin gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So what do I think of this album? Well, let me set the record straight. After listening to his first 3, now let me set the record really straight here. Kanye West came out with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 albums. One of them he did with Jay-Z, which is Watch the Throne. I have heard every Kanye album with the exception of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Yeezus, and The Life of Pablo. I'm gonna listen to those 3 sooner or later, especially The Life of Pablo. I'm gonna listen to that. Now, and of course he has some mixtapes as well, but we ain't gonna count that. I never heard of mixtapes. Now, despite not hearing on 3 albums, The College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation, his first 3 are his best 3 in my opinion. The College Dropout is his best one ever. And it was a bit of a debate within myself as far as which one was his second best between this one and Late Registration. But after listening to both of them, I have to go with Late Registration as his second best album, but it was very close. With that said, Graduation, I would have to give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. So what that means is, this is your choice. You can either go out and pick up a physical copy to have in your collection, or download it and keep it in your collection, or you can even bootleg it and keep it in your collection. And the reason I feel that way is this. Like I said, Flashing Lights and I Wonder, those 2 tracks are 2 of the greatest tracks I ever heard in my entire life. The problem is everything else. Like I said, like there's a lot of tracks on here that are pretty dope, but there's some that I was like for example, Drunken Hot Girls. Now that one featuring Mos Def, so you're probably thinking Kanye and Mos Def in the same track? How can that be bad lyrically? But like if you hear the beat and the style, it's like and that was really the only sour note on this album. And I can't give an album 5 out of 5 when they have a sour note, unless they have a crap ton of tracks that are like legendary or something like that. Then I can ignore that or whatever. But this only have 2 that is like that, and everything else was like either good or above, but not on the level of, oh my gosh, this joint is really out cold. But so that's why I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, his first 2 albums are better than this one, but do not sleep on this one. Do not sleep on this one because of I Wonder and Flashing Lights. Those 2 tracks are freaking out cold. You cannot sleep on those 2 tracks. Those are 2 of the greatest tracks ever, so do not sleep on them. Now, with that said, it's time to end this episode. So with that said, this is Junior II, aka Mr. Smash Adams, saying peace out, y'all, and see y'all next time. Yeah.